Alright, so the first one we're going to talk about is called the Dawnbreaker. The very first thing you have to do is find this Meridian Beacon, which I actually found in a chest. Whenever it activates, it'll send you to this location. Complete the mission that is given to you, called the Break of Dawn. At the very end, you will get the Dawnbreaker. So this time we're going to be talking about armor. The armor is called Ebony Male. It's a heavy armor. And what it does is you're able to move more quietly, and when opponents get too close, they take 5 points of poison damage per second. So the mission you're looking for is what's called Bothea's Calling. You can either get that from a carrier, or you can actually find a book, or you can just go straight to the shrine itself, which is right here. It's just east of Windhelm. So whenever you get there, you're going to find all the cultists, and they're going to have you bring a friend over, like a follower, so that you can sacrifice them. So the NPC that I use is located in Whiterun, at the bar just somewhat east of everything called the Bannered Mare. Whenever you enter the bar, she's going to be at the top right corner sitting in this chair. All you have to do is talk to her. She'll then ask you to brawl with her, just fists. And then whenever you win, she will then say, hey, if you need me, let me know. Tell her that you need for her to come with you, and then go back to the cultist place that we were just at. Alright, so now we are back at the Bothea. So once you have a follower with you, you will go all the way up to the top. Pretty sure that's dragon. So you'll come all the way up to the top, and you will tell your follower to activate this pole, the Pillar of Sacrifice. Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, sorry for that interruption. So anyway, you're going to tell your follower to click on this Pillar of Sacrifice. There's going to be a short cutscene, your follower will be sucked into the pillar, and the dragon is back! Okay, third time's a charm. So after they're on the pillar and a little cutscene happens, you will then have to kill your follower, what's called the Blade of Sacrifice. Now you can find those blades all around, or it should be given to you. Once that happens, the actual Bothea, the bad lady, will spawn, say a little kind of talking stuff, and then pretty much you'll have to kill everybody in this section. She'll then go like, oh hey, you are my champion, but to go get this Ebony Male, you must go kill my old champion. So on your map, another marker will show up. Go to that place, kill everybody, kill the old champion, and then you will get the Ebony Male. Alright guys, first things first, you're going to need the objective. It's under miscellaneous, to visit the Shrine of Azura. So the way I got this, actually, I was walking around Whiterun, which is, in my opinion, kind of like the main city you start with, and a woman actually walked up to me and talked to me about the shrine. The objective popped up to visit the shrine, and the Shrine of Azura is just south of Winterhold. Alright guys, once you have the broken Azura star, you're going to have two options. You bring the star to Arania, or bring the star to Nelakar. I highly recommend giving it to Nelakar. The reason being is once you complete this story with Nelakar, you will get the Black Star. So there's two endings, quote unquote. There's a white star and a black star. The Black Star will act as a black soul gem, so you are able to get all types of souls, no matter what they are. And black soul gems will always recharge enchanted weapons fully. If you do not do that, the black soul gem route, you will only be able to use grand soul gems for the white star. Now, don't get me wrong, it's good and it will fully upgrade or re-enchant your weapon, but you can only use different souls for it. You can't use all the souls like you could with the black soul gem. And there you go guys, you have now the Black Star. So you use the Black Star for recharging enchantments, as I said. However, this is infinite, so you do not have to sit there and try to find soul gems anymore, because you have the Black Star. Alright guys, so the way to start this mission, I went into the Bannered Moor again. I talked to Holda, and I'm looking for work. There's going to be one saying I heard, heard any rumors. I did that approximately 4 times, and then she told me about the Jarl of Winterhelm children's been acting weird. And that's the one that you're trying to find. So as soon as you got that one, go on up to where the Jarl is and talk to him directly. And then that's when you will start the Whispering Door quest. So the quest itself isn't really that difficult. There's no enemies. Whenever you open the door, the Ebony Blade will be right in front of you. So to level up the Ebony Blade, NPCs periodically will say, "It's a fine day with you around." They'll consider you a friend. So you need to kill 10 total NPCs that consider you a friend to fully upgrade the Ebony Blade. You can't use a grindstone to level it up. You can only level it up by, well, slaughtering your friends. Okay, the Ring of Namira. Stamina is increased by 50 points. Feeding on corpses grants you increased health and health regeneration. Let's get on into it. Okay, so first things first, guys, you're going to want to go to Markarth. And what you're looking for is called the Hall of the Dead. So this is going to be, again, in Markarth. It's going to be on the second, third floor, probably about the northwest side. You can check your map to be able to find it. So once you come to the front door, there's going to be a gentleman named Brother Cellulus or Veculus. I'm not good at his name. So I already did complete the mission, so he is not here. However, he'll be standing in the corner. And what he's going to tell you is that the Hall of the Dead is haunted, and he wants you to, go check it out and fix it and blah, blah, blah. So whenever you enter the Hall of the Dead, a woman's going to start talking to you. So continue through the Hall of the Dead until the woman actually shows up. Now, this woman, you'll quickly find out that she is a cannibal. She assumes that you are as well a cannibal. So she will give you a mission to go clear out a dungeon for her and her cannibal buddies so that they can have, a place to do cannibal stuff. And let me show you that real quick. Okay, so once that you have met the woman to the cave, which is where I'm at right now, to clear all the enemies out, at the very end you're going to be in this room. Now the woman's going to say that she wants you to find a meal, so she wants you to go back and get Brother Virulus, that gentleman that you found at the Hall of the Dead. So go back, find him, either intimidate, persuade, or bribe him to come back. You will then find all these chairs are occupied by other cannibals. She will then use a spell on him to kind of daze him or mind trick him to lay here. And then you will decide to eat him. And then that's how you get the ring. So the next weapon we're going to be talking about is called the Mace of Malik Bow. So this thing does 31 points of stamina damage, 31 points of magicka damage, and if the target dies within 3 seconds, it fills a soul gem. So we're going to be going to Markarth, and then I'm going to show you the mission that you need to find. So for this weapon, you're going to have to find a mission called the House of Horrors. The House of Horrors is in Markarth. Whenever you first spawn in there, you'll run straight, and then there's going to be a gentleman standing outside this door. He's going to talk to you a little bit, and then he's going to have you come into the abandoned house. Alright, now we're going to be talking about the Mask of Clavicius Vial. So when you wear this, prices are 20% better, plus 10 speechcraft, and magic regenerates 5% faster. Alright, so what you guys want to do is you're going to come to Falkreath, or some shit. If you walk around, you're going to get talked to by soldiers that's going to ask you for a dog, to try to find a dog. All you're going to do is follow the marker, and then eventually you will find the dog. There he is. And then go on through the entire storyline, and then you're going to find the item at the end. So once you talk to the dog and you start following him, he's going to lead you to Hamir's Shame. So you're going to go in there, continue the storyline, and then that's where you're going to get the helmet. Next on our list is what's called the Skull of Corruption. 20 points of damage, increases to 50 if powered with dreams collected from sleeping people. So the way to get it, you come to Dawnstar, okay, which is east of Solitude and north of Crypts and, you know, that, and then west of Winterhold. So whenever you first come here, there's going to be talks of nightmares and people sleeping and not waking up. So what you want to do is you're going to go to the inn on the right called the Wind Peak. When you walk inside, it's going to be a priest in all yellow. It's going to be usually standing in the corner. Talk to him to actually start the mission, and then he will take you to the tower, which is right here, the Nightcaller Temple. And then go through the whole Nightcaller Temple, and then complete the mission, and then you will get the skull. Next weapon on our wrist is called Mehrunes Razor. It is a dagger. Hits have a small chance to instantly kill. Alright, let's get into it. So first things first, throughout your adventure, a courier will come find you, and it will be called Visit the Museum of Dawnstar. Go to Dawnstar, go towards the point to visit the museum, and then continue on with the quest. After you collect all the pieces and returned it to this guy, he has this ingenious idea that he wants to actually make the razor again. So go back to Dawnstar, talk to him. He will then bring you to the shrine of the Dagon, complete everything, and you will now get your little dagger. Now it's time for a little bit of literature. We're going to be looking at the Agma Infinium. So what this does is it'll actually give you the choice to boost your combat, your magic, or your stealth skills by 5 levels. So what you want to do is you're going to come to the top, just north of College of Winterhold, to the Septus Cygnus Outpost. There's going to be a dude in there called Septus Cygnus, or whatever. He's going to give you a mission called Discerning the Transmutane. So he's going to give you, eventually, this kind of blood extractor. Just go through the missions until you get the blood extractor. Then you have to extract 5 different blood. So orcs are found all around Skyrim. Falmors are found in these lighthouse kind of areas where the kind of machines are. And I found the Dark Elf, Wood Elf, and High Elf blood at this kind of castle section called the Faldar's Tooth. That is just west of Riften. There's a decent amount of guys there. There are also enemies and NPCs stuck in kind of cells. After you collect all the blood, go back to him. He will then inject all the blood into him, because who doesn't like having HIV? And then the book itself will be given to you. You can only read it one time, so really kind of think about what you want to put it in. Giggity. Next, we have another staff. It's called Sanguine Rose. Summons a Dremora for 60 seconds. And I don't quite know what that is, so let's figure it out. Alright, summons this badass guy. To start this mission, you're going to be looking for a guy named Sam Gueveni. He's going to challenge you to a drinking contest. Now, this guy is a little annoying to find, so at every major kind of place, as in Riften, Markarth, Windhelm, and so on and so forth, go to their pub. You know, when you can sit there and buy alcohol, and look for this guy, and then accept his drinking contest. And then once you go shot for shot with Mr. Sam, you will wake up for your hangover amazing night, and you will now have a quest called A Night to Remember. Go ahead and go through that, and go ahead and get your weapon. Well, your staff, more specifically. This one's a shield. It's called Spellbreaker. It's heavy armor, while blocking creates a ward that protects against spells for up to 50 points. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, it's a shield, and you can see it creates a ward. So to get the shield, you're going to need to come to the Shrine of Perite. So it's somewhat northeast of Markarth, kind of southwest of Dragoncruth Crater, northwest of Karth Waston, which I'm sure I'm butchering these names, and just north of the Loverstone. So up here you're going to find a guy named Kesh. He's going to talk to you about a Daedra. So you're going to find these, you have to find items. So one of the items is going to be a flawless ruby. Now I know sometimes this can be hard to find, so I actually made a YouTube video for one guaranteed spawn. Once you do that, come on back, give them the ingredients, go through the mission, go through the whole objective, and then the shield is yours. So this one actually has two choices for the artifacts, so I accidentally sold one of the choices. So yeah. One of them is a ring that if you're a werewolf that you can actually change more times. The other one's a light armor, and it's called Savior's Hide, and what that does is it increases magic resistance by 15%. It increases poison resistance by 50%. So what you're looking for is the quest called the Ill Met by the Moonlight. So to start that, you need to come to Farkreth, and you're going to go to the Farkreth Barracks.
Oh, what is it?
I need you to move. So go through the barracks, go downstairs to where the jail is. Now I already did complete this mission, so ignore, because I don't know why there's a werewolf in here. So there is going to be a guy in here that will walk up to the cage, and he's going to be like, "Who are you?" And you're going to be like, "Who are you?" Blah, blah, blah. Talk to him, and then he's going to give you a quest. Make sure, though, to watch him while he escapes, because sometimes it can be buggy if you just leave right out. So then he's going to give you the quest. Move!
You need Dragonborn. Just say the word.
Say that. Shut up. And then you'll get the quest line, and then you can start from there. So at the end, if you help a certain person, you'll get the ring. If you kill a certain person, you'll get the light armor. So just keep that in mind. So the last weapon is going to be called Volendrug. It's a two-handed hammer. So this absorbs 50 points of stamina. So again, this is going to be the last weapon, so let's get her done. So first things first, you're going to need to come to the Largisburg thing, just southwest of Riften. As soon as you show up, there's going to be a giant. Kill the giant, and then this guy is going to sit here and talk to you and give you the quest called the Cursed Tribe.
Wait for you to bring me.
Alright, once you kill the giant at the very end, you'll steal his hammer, bring it back to the orc's place, put it on the pedestal, and then you are going to get the very last Daedric weapon.